Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. We're on the road just out of Johnson City, Texas. Braden and Owen, good morning. Roll my intro. Very happy to get out of the rain, guys. I've hit a few showers. We might hit a few more. I lost a staring contest to the cow. I really like the topography of this area. This is all still in Johnson City on the outskirts. A lot of flint rock, and Pedernales means flint rock. That's Miller Creek. That's a little stirred up. My girlfriend's giving me directions. Pedernales Falls State Park. Full disclosure, guys, I don't make it to the falls, and I don't even make it to the river in the park. I passed the river a little bit ago, and it is really moving fast, stirred up. It's all brown. Usually the river here is absolutely gorgeous. It's got that green color in a good way that a lot of the Texas rivers get. It's slow moving. Right now, I don't think I'd want to swim in it, but the trails here are not for me. It's a half mile each way to go to the falls and to go to the river while you're in the park. There's other ways you can go to the river outside the park. Basically, I could drive right up to it, but I did want to check out the park. I have a Texas State Park pass, and it won't cost me anything to come in and look around, so I thought I'd give it a try. I'm disappointed I can't see the falls, and I can't show you guys the falls, but you know, that's just the way it goes. I know that coming in ahead of time, and I certainly don't expect the state of Texas to start knocking down mountains and trees so a select percentage of people can look at the falls. So, by the way, I'm not driving this fast. I just sped it up 3 times. That's how long the road is just to get to the guard station or the ranger station. And I talked to Wesley. He was a ranger here. Super nice young man, gave me lots of information. I came back 3 times to ask Wesley questions, but a really nice view. And after being in Rockport and not seeing a decent-sized hill for months, it's pretty nice. Right away, I met a new friend when I went to check out my campsite. That is a gray fox. And this one looks young. So I'm hoping his mom's around somewhere. But this is right at my campsite. I went there and checked it out first. I'll be staying there overnight. It's really cool. Yeah, one of the questions I went back to Wesley with, showed him the footage. I was like, this is a fox, right? And he said, it's a eastern gray fox. And I said, I've never heard of an eastern gray fox. And he looked it up, and he's like, I'm thinking of an eastern gray squirrel. That's just a gray fox. I'm like, okay, cool. He's on the move. He may or may not have eaten the ham from my Lunchables. I'm not sure. I did see several foxes while I was driving through the park, so I wonder what their numbers are like here. And rain kind of had a few showers while I was here looking around. It's really spread out as far as a lot of roads between, like a lot of parks, you just feel like you're looking at people's trailers. This one was really spread out, had some nice views. There's a primitive camping area that's interesting. I'll show you that. There's a huge area for trailers, wood or electric. Some have, most have grills and fire pits and a covered picnic table. Not all. So if you're going to ever book here, definitely check it out. And this is a really cool park as far as online. It'll show you pictures of your site, which I haven't seen that at a lot of the state parks I have gone to. Yeah. So those gray foxes, if in the wild, they live to about 6 years of age. In captivity, they can live up to 16 years. And if they run out in front of my car, they're going to live about 2 seconds. But he was cute, wasn't he? He was really cute. We're about 30 miles west of Austin, ballpark. You're allowed to bring your horse here. They actually have some stables set up. They have trails that are multi-use, and then some trails for specific things. But they have hiking trails, like side-by-side trails, and horse trails. And you can, sorry about that whip, guys. You see that burnt area over there? More information from Wesley. That was a controlled burn in November of 2020. So I just wanted to show you that real quick. This is the equestrian part of the park. I didn't see any horses in the park today. I would imagine on the weekend, if you came, you'd see some horses, and I think that would be neat. Lots of cactus throughout the park. Lots of wildflowers. Really a nice, relaxing park. And, you know, I can't recommend the river on a day like this where we had all that rain, but on a normal day, the pictures I've seen online are just gorgeous. Perfect for swimming, and there's a lot of trails where you can get within a half mile of the river, and other trails, you know, you could walk 2 miles to the river. There's a lot of hiking trails throughout here, and they actually have a pamphlet just on the hiking trails. So here's the standard site. You can see they're pretty spacious. Most of them have privacy like this. Blacktop pad, covered table, water and electric. A lot of restrooms and shower areas throughout the park. So no complaints there. And I'll show you one more. They're basic. I mean, you know, they're all the same but different. I don't see a table on this one, but some of them have the tables way back. So that's actually kind of neat. Here's another fox. Another gray fox. And, yeah, they don't seem too afraid of people. I'm sure they're used to campers and mooching food. But they are neat to see. Rockport Beach has a gray fox. And I know there's not just one there. But, yeah, traffic's going by, and there's, you know, people behind me to the left, and he doesn't seem at all afraid. Hey, guys, a couple of you mentioned you sent me cards and packages. Thank you. And they'll hold it at the mail center till I get back. But I really do appreciate it. It's very kind of you. If you need to contact me, my email is in the description of this video. My PayPal account, which is awesome for gas money. And here's the primitive camping area. 2-mile hike from the parking lot just to get to the area where you're allowed to camp. So you're carrying your tent and all your stuff with you. And I actually thought about just parking here, paying for the primitive. I could sleep right here in this parking lot. And if it wasn't cloudy, I would have done that, because I think I would have a good view of the stars here. And but I went and got a site, and I'm going to just set up and crash early. Well, you know, not crash, but I've sped up all this road footage, guys, just so you could see the sights without, you know, add in another 10 minutes of driving to the video, because I do think the curves and all are neat. And when I leave here, we'll be on to the next adventure. And I got you a windmill, Peggy. I got you a windmill. Thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate you. Why does Waldo wear stripes? Because he doesn't want to be spotted. I know, it's horrible.